In circuit emulator. So what is in circuit emulator? So they simply say ICE. It consists of hardware board with the accompanying software for the host computer. That is in circuit emulator. In circuit emulator is physically connected between host computer and the target MCU. So that in circuit the in circuit emulator physically connected. Physical means they will be connected with wires. That's a physically connected. Host computer, any laptop or mobile or anything or any processor connected with the in circuit emulator through RS-232 port. So communication port and transmission and receiver side, and then in circuit emulator then connected with the target MCU. So what is MCU? MCU, it is viewed as a single chip computer. MCU also a computer, but it is a single chip computer, whereas an MPU has surrounding chip that support value function like memory interface and the input output. Here CPU, actually I am telling about what is MCU, what is MPU, what is CPU. What's the difference between MPU, MCU, CPU? Because you might be getting confused. So I'm just saying what is MPU. MPU is a single chip computer. Similarly, MPU is a surrounding chip supported various functions like memory, interface, input, output. This we can consider as a MPU. And CPU, central processing unit. It's a simple process. It's the brain of computer device. So MPU, single chip computer, that means it's a small computer, single integrated circuit. The microcontrollers are used to automatically control the product device. The automobile engine control system is implantable medical devices, remote controls, office machines, appliances, power tools, toys. So these are other embedded system. Then socket, because we know MCU it is socket. Socket is a one endpoint. There are two-way communication. So in that link between two programs running on the network, so this socket is end point of the communication link, that is called a socket. See, so after socket there is no communication. It is a stopped. The cable is stopped at this end point. And MCU is a single chip computer and host computer. This in circuit emulator, it's a connection between on a single chip and then host computer through port RS-232. So this is in circuit emulator. Next one is target hardware. So what is target hardware debugging? Even the firmware is a bug-free embedded product, need to function as per the behavior. That hardware debugging involves monitoring various signals of the target board and have to check the connection between components. Even though firmware, the expected beware we need bug free option. So this is the debugging of target board is the only shot of these issues. The hardware debugging involves what are the things. The hardware debugging involves monitoring various signal of the targeting board, checking the connection between components, circuit continuity checking. So and then hardware debugging tools. What are the hardware debugging tools? Magnifying the glass, that means that's called as a lens. Multimeter, digital CRO, logic analyzer, function generator. So these are hardware debugging tool. And magnifying glass. So what is magnifying glass? It's a visual inspection tool. The station may incorporate the multiple lens, that the surface of the target board can be examined for the dry soldering and improper soldering and track damage, etc. The other small lens used for magnifying small area of board after through inspection. Then multimeter or multimeter, but it is not a multimeter, it's a multimeter. It's measuring various electrical quantities. That is called as multimeter. It's a primary debugging tool and physically contact based hardware debugging. Mainly this is checking circuit continuity, signal value, polarity and measuring supply voltage. So this is used in both analog and digital. Digital version somewhat it is better. That means it will give the readability and accuracy. Digital CRO is used to do waveform capturing and analysis and measuring of the signal strength, and it is very good tool analyzing interference noise in power line and other signal lines. They are available in both analog and digital. Also, digital CRO is suitable for high frequency support and best suited target board debugging. Logical analyzer. So it is used to capture the digital data from digital circuitry. So logical analyzer gives exact reflection of what happened when the firmware is running. That is called as logic analyzer. And function generator. So it's an input simulator tool. So it's capable of producing various periodic waveform like sine wave, square wave, sawtooth wave, uh, you know, triangular like that. So it will be produce. It can produce the waveform by function generator. The waveforms are different frequency and amplitude. Okay, the unit 1 of embedded system is over. Thank you.